Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven and welcome back to Train Simulator 2015. I am just loading up a scenario. You can hear the wonderful music, the relaxing music from this version of the game. The slowed down, epic, relaxing music. I am going to be in the Pacific Surfliner. Something to do with San Diego. And it is very dark. Wow. Look at this thing. I believe this is my first video on this baby. You have just bought the Surfliner 4th of July special to a station stop at Sorrento Valley. Load your passengers here and then proceed to San Diego in time for the night festivities. Okay. Cool. Wow, it's dark. This thing is kind of cool. Surfliner. It does look nice. Does it have it in... Oh, it does. I'm inside. Not the greatest amount of detail, to be fair, on this view, but, you know, not too bad. Okay, are we ready? We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Conductor. Amtrak Extra 460 South to engineer. The passengers are on board. Highball for San Diego Old Town Station. Will do, if I can remember what to do. And we are slowly moving. We have got some crazy wheel slip. This thing is a beast. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Do you have to just start it off very slowly? I was getting crazy wheel slip. I think I'm so used to it in a lot of those electric and diesel trains, like the trains I usually drive. You can just go full speed quite easily, you see, and it won't do that wheel slip thing. Okay, let's see if we can... We are going uphill actually, maybe that's a part of the reason. Right. We've got a 40-mile-an-hour speed zone coming up soon. Here she comes. What does the horn sound like? Not very good. I don't think that sounds very good. What do I know though? Maybe not much. As we've got a 40-mile-an-hour zone coming up very soon, let's not go too fast. Oh, there's an Enterprise rent-a-car there. I think. Excuse me. I thought I did see an Enterprise rent-a-car, but could be wrong. Is it just me, or is this interior really low res? But of course I can't see it, so I don't know. We'll see. We are going to be speeding right anytime soon because, like I said, we got a 40 zone. Okay. Let's see if we can just... This is going to be tricky. We're going uphill, so we're going to have to start increasing that power somewhat gradually because the hill gets worse and worse, it seems. Dispatcher to Amtrak Extra 460 South. You look good for clear run into San Diego. Expect to meet Amtrak train 595 on double track south of Cumbres and Amtrak Extra 6907 north near Old Town. Dispatcher out. Whatever that means, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep going and hope for the best here, I think. And we got a 30 zone, but we're on a hill. I think it will slow down. Will it? Not enough. Let's decrease power a little bit. Well, I don't know. We should be okay. can't really see an interior light. I wish I had an interior light, because look, when I zoom in on stuff, I just see low res things way too much. I don't know. Is that because it's night time? I don't think it should be that low res looking. We are on the night train. We are on the speeding train. But again, the hill is getting gradually worse, so I'm pretty sure we'll be alright. Let's have a look inside again. I mean, this is a relatively new DLC. It's not that old. The Pacific Surfliner is not that old. So, not particularly impressed with the flat looking textures that I'm seeing. And I'll have to do another scenario in the daytime just to have a look at this interior in the daytime, because at the moment I'm having a feeling it could be quite low res. I thought there might be an interior light, but don't think there is. You only have that option. Oh, we're slowing down too much now. Maybe when we get into a station it might have a lot of lights. Maybe. And again, we're speeding. So actually this is not a very long run, but it's somewhat tricky because of the hill. You have to keep applying more power to keep the speed at 30. But then obviously when we get up to the top, I'm going to have to decrease the power rather a lot. It looks like the hill is getting worse still. Let me just look at my thing. Pick up passengers, go via Cumbria's Main 1. Pick up passengers from Old Town Main 2. Okay. We're kind of speeding a bit. Still speeding quite a lot, actually. Not that much. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So, the Cumbria's Main 1 we don't have to stop. We have to stop at the next one. Wow, that is some crazy hill right there. We're coming up the hill. It's so dark. Like, I know it's a nighttime scenario, but I literally see no lights at the side of the track. I mean, is it like this in real life? I don't know, man. Seems kind of incredibly dark. Literally no light anywhere. Wow. So yeah, well, when we get to the top of the hill I'm going to have to decrease power somewhat, because look, we got 50% power on just because of this crazy hill. I quite like the scenery that I can see. Obviously it's kind of interesting doing a nighttime scenario. Of course, as always, some of the textures or some of the ways some of the rocks look, it doesn't look very natural in particular, does it really? So yeah. Are we speeding? Yeah, we're speeding already. I thought that was a red light for me, but I don't think it is. That was kind of confusing. There was a red light and a green light together. So let's hope that wasn't a red light for me. And we're going to start speeding like crazy. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm not used to this American signalling maybe, I don't know, but it looked like to me there were a red and a green like next to each other, and it wasn't clear for me which one was for which track. But hey, that's just me. Wow, it's so dark out here. Are we like in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. We're like, well, this actually would have made a very good Halloween, spooky Halloween episode. You know, maybe there's loads of ghosts gonna come out of the darkness and take your soul. This would actually be a very good route for them to do their Halloween route. This year for Halloween they went down the route. See, look, there's a red light at the bottom and a green light at the top. What does that even mean? That is really weird. There's two sets of lights. Oh man, I hope there's someone in the comments that knows what that means, so that I know for next time, because I have no idea. I mean, what the hell? That's craziness. We're going a bit faster now. Okay, let's hope we can actually start picking up some speed. 79, our next speed limit is 79. So we can maybe give it a bit here. Yeah, that really confused me when I first saw that one. I was like, I saw a red light on the track overhead. And then I saw the red light first and was like, oh crap, you know. I was like, that must be for me. There's the other train. Hello, beep beep. Wow, that's an interesting looking train. So clearly the red lights are not for me. So why is there? I don't know. Yeah, so I saw the red light first, and I was like, that must be for me. And then as I got closer, I realised there's also a green light on top. It's like, what the hell? Is it trying to say something like there will be a red light, or there's a possibility of a red light? I don't know. Wow, that's a really weird system. I believe this is the first time really I have done a route in America. So hang on, what's this? What's this? That isn't. I thought that was a red light again. That's not even any lights. But yeah, I was kind of saying this would make a really good route for the Halloween thing. Like, and I started saying this year they went for like the novelty thing for Halloween, like a Halloween train with pumpkins and stuff. Now that I can understand. A green light, there you go. I can understand that, no problem. Lol. And we're slowing down. I need to really speed up because I've got a 79 and then a 70. But yeah, in previous years they have gone for like trains versus zombies. But they didn't really choose a very scary way of doing trains versus zombies. Whereas if they had this kind of thing with zombies that were coming out of the darkness, or like even like a monster running out of the darkness, but yeah, that would be slightly more interesting than what they did do, because I believe they did it in New York and it was quite light. It was nowhere near this dark. Wow, look at all this over here. Cool. The scenery does look kind of interesting. Right, I mean, we're going to be speeding anytime soon, so let's put the power down a bit. We'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. Yeah, that was the feeling that I got from that. No idea why. Just a big train that was coming around the corner. Why then? Why then, my son? Are we speeding still? No, we're actually going down, which is good because we got a 50 coming up soon and then a 35. So we need to come off the power even more. We might even have to brake a little bit. And we have got 6.7 miles to go. So this is quite a slow run, isn't it? Really, quite a slow run. We're having to slow down quite a lot. See, look, it's back to normal lights. I really don't understand. Why would they have two lights next to each other? Like, on top of one another? I don't get that. There was only one It was over one track. I don't know, man. I'm super confused. And we are speeding like a beast. I'm going to lose loads of points, as always. But however, there is a 55 coming up real soon, so let's see if we can keep it as, you know, close to 35 as we can. Maybe. Oh, too early. We have got a 55 that's coming soon. Come on, give me the 55. You know you want to. I mean, these environments are nice. I mean, this is kind of what I've talked about in previous videos. I do quite like the environments in this game, but there's a lot of textures that look kind of flat to me. So I do hope, now that I know that there's a new version that's coming out, like a new engine, I mean, a new engined version that's coming out next year, I really do hope that they're able to make it with slight or better, higher quality environments with better textures and blah blah blah. That would really be great, because I think that would add a lot to the immersion. Like the maps, the environments are nice, but they always just look kind of blocky, kind of flat, very flat textures, not very detailed in the textures, just very flat with lots of solid colours. Would be great if with this new engine next year, if they can actually make it a bit more lively, a bit more realistic to increase the immersion. We'll see. I really hope that they can do that. Right, we got just under 5 miles to go. We have got loads of speed limits all over here, man. We got some crazy speed limits. Going up, going down, going around, going all over the place. Right, there's a 65 that's coming up. And also the frame drops. I do still get the occasional frame drops, or this kind of occasional stuttering in the game, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, with the new engine, not only is it I want better environments and graphics and textures, I do want it to run smooth. In this day and age, you should be able to get a game to run smooth without this kind of weird frame drop thing. See, look, again, they're doing it again. So we've got a green light and a red light. What the... what does that even mean? Why would you have a green light and then a red light? I mean, I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, you idiot, it means this, which is fair enough, but, I mean, I've never seen... I'm from England, and I've also lived in Asia in various countries. I don't think I've ever seen two, like, lights like that stacked one on the other over one track. I just can't think of a situation why you would need two. I'm really confused. I'm sure there's a very logical explanation, but it's just I can't think of what it is right now. Look at those palm trees. We are in the palm tree capital, it seems. Palm trees are everywhere. Oh yeah. Feel the heat. Right, and I'm not paying attention to my speed limits that much, and I've got a 70 and a 75, so we can just kind of speed up a tiny bit in anticipation of that. Let's have a look outside. I'm hoping that I can actually get a station with which has quite a lot of light, so I can look at this train in all its glory. Dong da dong. Right, and then we're slowing down to a 70. Then we're going up to 75 again. We got some crazy ass speed limits. We're going up, down, which actually makes it a little bit more interesting, because it means you actually have to manage stuff. You don't just kind of, you know, you don't just go full speed the whole way. You actually have to kind of manage stuff, which makes it more interesting. So I'm not complaining really, but usually I don't have so many varying speed limits all over. So certainly it's keeping me on my toes somewhat. Okay, green light and amber light. Now that seems to me... Okay, that would suggest maybe there's a red light. There's a possibility of a red light or something soon, or even an amber light, maybe. Anyway, we need to slow down because I need to stop soon, in under a mile. So we need to stop very, very soon. Let's try the gradual slow down. I would imagine this thing won't be able to stop incredibly quickly, so let's try and do a gradual slowdown. Yeah, we still can't see anything about the outside of the vehicle, of the train. We still can't see anything. I thought maybe it was starting to get a bit lighter, but look, all of the light is coming from my own train. Let's turn off the lights. Look at that. Literally all of the light is coming from my train. It's like no light out here. What is going on? Are we in like the middle of nowhere here? Or is it the problem of the... Oh, and I stopped. Oh, that's funny. I was not even paying attention. That is hilarious. I was not even paying attention at all. Oh, wheel slip again. I totally forgot. With this thing, you can't just rev it up to 100% power, which makes sense. Come on! Move! Oh, it would help if I'm in the plus. What an idiot. I was at minus 13. No wonder it wasn't moving. Come on! Come on! We're going to be late now. What the Jenkins? Come on now. That's it. We're finally moving. I totally messed that up. I wasn't even paying attention to how fast I was slowing down. What? Oh, that scared me. I thought I had missed the train station because I couldn't see it anymore here on the map thing. But actually, it is there. It's just that when you slow down, the map gets kind of more zoomed in. But yeah, I was not paying attention to the actual how fast I was slowing down. I was talking about other stuff, about the lack of light. See, there's a red light now at the top. Is that for me? Oh my goodness. I think that I don't know. I'm all confused with this because yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to work out what that means anymore because I literally have no idea. I literally have no idea. Hey up, we got a station. What the hell? Come on! Slow down more! Oh my goodness, this is a big fail. Stop, damn it! Stop! Come on! Oh. That was the biggest. That was like 5 minutes of complete and utter failure right there. Just to let you know. Because, first of all, I completely ground to a halt. And I still can't see the interior, there's not enough light. Okay, let's look outside. Can we at least see the train at the back? We can see it a bit. It's a Surfliner. It's still really dark, man. Yeah, that was like fail. Even though, and then after I did the whole slowing down way too fast to a stop because I was like talking about the lack of light in the environment, and then and I even said, didn't I? I said, I bet this thing slows down really slowly, like it's really heavy and big. It looks like, so it's going to be really, and I'm doing it again. It looks like it's going to be really hard to slow down. And then what do? I zoom then into the station and overshoot like an idiot. So that was 5 minutes of fail. Come on already. Come on. Move. Come on now. She's coming. We don't want no wheel slip. We don't like that wheel slip. Wow, I'm so bad at driving this train. So bad. So 53% and we're moving a little bit now. Okay, I think we can go up a little bit. See, I don't really like... I mean, obviously I'm having to control the power with the mouse. Left click and mouse. Ooh, here comes another train. I like the look of these trains. They look quite nice. Oh, damn it. Wheel slip. No! I don't want no wheel slip. Come on. I don't want no wheel slip. Yeah, so I have to remember 53% is about where you start to accelerate. Because I'm trying to be careful not to get crazy wheel slip. It's kind of hard though, isn't it, really, to be fair? Yeah, I really need to practice driving this train. I'm so bad. So bad. So bad. Right, we've only got 2.63 miles. I believe we need to pick up. No, pick up passengers from San Diego Santa Fe track 1. Okay, so we just need to pick up from one more place and that'll be the end of the mission. Again. Can't even hear the horn. Is it only at the front of the train? Yeah. Sounds pretty awful to me, but what do I know? And we're about to start speeding, and we got a 50 that's coming up. Like, seriously, man, what was I even doing back there? I'm just going to ignore all of the lights. Again, green and red. I'm assuming if green's on the top, we're all good. And what does red on the bottom mean? No idea. I'm all confused. Yes, I am. Right. Oh, we are speeding like a boss. We are like illegally speeding. I'm going to get fired. Totally. Okay. So San Diego Santa Fe track 1 is not too far off now. We're slowing down nicely, although we are still speeding. I'm going to lose loads of points my excessive speeding, but that doesn't really bother me. So like I said, I am going to do another scenario with this same train. Oh, I saw some interior there. But with the in the daytime. I'll do another one in the daytime. But it was quite interesting to do a nighttime scenario, and this is certainly a very interesting scenario because, like I said, there's lots of varying speed limits, and this is a new train and it's very heavy. Like I usually drive more European trains like diesel or electric, which in comparison I'd say are quite light, you know, quite nimble in comparison. This thing is not very nimble at all. This thing is heavy, crazy wheel slip. Oh wow, this is cool. So I've got a red light and a flashing red light. Do I need to stop now? Oh damn. What does red light and flashing red light mean? It means we're screwed, I think. Well, this is the... is it going to take me onto the wrong track? No, I'm good. Okay, screw that. I'm just going to keep going. There was a red light and a flashing red light, and I see a flashing red light at the end, so I don't know, man. Whatever. We're here now. Let's admire it while we can. I think, did we end up on the wrong track? Anyway, whatever, I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, the graphics of this part of the end of the route, obviously this is San Diego, it's quite nice. And I'm stopping. Why am I stopping? A wheel slip, oh my goodness. So yeah, using the mouse to control the power is really hard with this train. If I had some kind of a analog stick thing, I reckon that would be much better. Wow, crazy wheel slip. I was just admiring the train because it's actually slightly light. Yeah, the graphics here are actually not bad. A bit more interesting, a bit more detailed. But yeah, still nothing that amazing. I mean, look at the textures of that window there. Still not anything too amazing. Oh my goodness, I think we have to go to the end here. Come on. Oh, wheel slip. Oh my goodness. This episode is going to be called Wheel Slip. I'm telling you. I'm just going to call it the Wheel Slip episode, because I'm telling you, man, I have failed miserably. So the next time I drive this train, I need to remember about this thing and heed and take heed. Oh look, I can see some interior. Okay, stop. I want to see the interior. Stop, stop in the light. Stop in the light, damn it. Not there. That's not in the light. You. Right, let's go again. I want to stop in the light. Come on. I want to see this interior, damn it. Come on. Move already. Slowly. We're going to be so late, and we're going to get really told off for this. Come on. Back in the light. Where's the light? There's the light. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Stop! I said stop! I don't care if I break the train. There you go. Okay, let's look. Yeah, you know what? This is quite a new DLC. It's not that old. I am not impressed with this at all. Look at this. Fugly. This is fugly, guys. This is not high res. Look, we've got dials that look like hexagons. We've got a readout that looks like a blur. This radio here, the whole thing is a mess. Oh no, this is not up to scratch at all. Look at this. This is not up to scratch, and this is why sometimes I don't like the official DLC. This is why in many videos I talk about that I prefer the Just Trains version. Oh, and I should really open the doors while I'm talking. You know, this is why I sometimes, or a lot of the time, prefer the Just Trains add-on trains, because the price is very similar, and you get, every time you get really high res. You know, whereas this, I'm not impressed. I mean, okay, and again, you can only turn that way, left. You can't go that far left. They are lazy. These guys are just lazy, man. Look, you can only go this far right and this far left. You've got some pretty awful textures. To be fair, that's not too bad. But when you look at some of this stuff on the dashboard, no. I am not impressed, man. It's alright, but it's not really passable if you consider. I believe the Pacific Surfliner DLC, the full price, I believe, is $40. So yeah, not impressed at all. That is pretty crappy. Anyway, thank you for watching the Wheel Slip edition of Train Simulator 2015. Like I said, I hope some of you can let me know what this crazy light system is in America, because I'm very confused. Thank you for watching the episode, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.